Hi, this video is all about creating your online website or mobile website. There are four main things you want to keep in mind when creating your online website. The first is creating your domain name. So your domain name is basically your web address. The main thing with that, most important thing, is having a keyword in your web address that is relevant to your business or the product or service you provide. So if your website is about online business, your domain name can be as easy as I love online business. Most popular place to visit to choosing your domain name and purchasing it is GoDaddy.com, and most people are familiar with that. Secondly, you want to have a web hosting provider. And what web hosting is a web space where all of the content from your website is stored. Everything from documents that you upload to files to pictures, graphics, and all the way down to the nuances of your website, things like your font and your script for your logo. You don't simply want to save these items onto a local file on your computer or laptop, but you do actually want to have a good web hosting provider that allows you to back up your content on a very regular basis, because websites do have problems sometimes. Things do crash. So you want to be backing that up frequently. And a great web host provider is Bluehost. That's usually the most common. They allow you one free domain, and I believe you also get a free trial. So you can check that out as well. If you do happen to use GoDaddy as your main source of creating your website, they do web hosting as well. I have used them in the past. Thirdly, you want to have a good CMS system, or what also known as content management system. And that just boils down to something that allows you to create and design and edit all of the pages that'll be included on your website. The most common system used is WordPress. Now, you don't have to become a website designer or expert just to be able to get comfortable with your CMS system, but you do want to know the basics of HTML coding and how to use it. And really that boils down to copying and pasting your HTML code from one source into your WordPress system. To give you an example of how that works is if you happen to use PayPal as a merchant and a place where people can go to pay you for your service or your product, you can have a customizable button, buy now button, that's customized in your PayPal account. You would then take the HTML code from that buy now button and paste it onto your WordPress product. The product on your WordPress site, rather. That's about as simple as it gets. There are other things that you can do in other places on your web pages where you can customize it and design it. But being familiar with HTML code and how to use it is important. Of course, you can hire people to do these things for you, but WordPress is so simple to use. It would be more advantageous to you to get really familiar with it, because if glitches happen, you can do easy fixes on your own, and that would save you a lot of time and money. And then lastly, you want to have a landing page. So whether your business is an online store where you're selling clothing, or you have a coaching business, or you have info products that you're selling, you still want to have some type of landing page. Usually the landing page is separate, but even if you have an online store, you can have a simple pop-up box. And the premise of your landing page is that you need to offer a free gift in exchange for a person's email address. And you could offer a 15% off coupon in exchange for their email address. But you do want to have a landing page that offers a free gift in order to build your list and stay in contact with your customers. So now we're going to talk about website pages. You want to have something that is mobile friendly, optimized for your website. To give you a couple of statistics about how important this is, the first one being 58% of people who own smartphones also do mobile-based shopping, so they use their phones to shop online. 1.2 billion people access the web from their phones in the first place. So you can see how important this is, and what kind of revenue stream you could be missing out on just by not having a mobile-based app or website design for your website. The most common issue with mobile-based applications or websites is the ease of usability for the customers. So a lot of people will complain about the websites downloading too slow. They can't load the pages. They can't access certain content on your mobile site, whether that be videos or things just simply won't download, or if they click on links, it might redirect them to something that's completely irrelevant or an error page. So those are all the things you want to keep in mind when designing your mobile website. And you want to have something that is user friendly. So, to help streamline the mobile site, because you have to think about it. A person is just looking at your very website on a super small screen. So to make that more user friendly, be something as easily as omitting some of the pages and streamlining your mobile website. That'll help with access and user ability as well. You can also enhance the customer's experience and interaction through the website. So I visited a website recently where they had a fun game where, they asked you to search for a particular image on their website. And then from there, once you found it, you would be able to use a coupon on your next purchase. And that's exactly what I did. I stayed on the website until I found that particular icon. And once I did, it gave me my coupon and I was able to use it on my purchase. So those are things that you want to think about, not only just, fixing any issues or, worrying about the kinks of the mobile website, but you also want to make sure that it is enhancing the customer's experience and creating interaction and getting them to do a certain action that's usually purchase a product. You want to stay away from banners because those type of things definitely drive people away from the website. But if you do have a banner, it should be something like a coupon code that they can use on their purchase. And then, of course, that's going to encourage them to buy from you while they're right there, while they're on your website. So those are just a few things that I wanted to give you, just tips and tricks on, building your website and having a mobile presence as well, because most businesses don't, and they're losing out on a lot of business that way. I hope you found this information valuable. Like the video, share, comment, and feel free to give me any questions or feedback that you might have. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time, and I'll talk to you soon.